It's Sunday, it's 5:30 AM, and it's time for my longest ever run. Don't you go anywhere. Okay, welcome back to Stevo Runs, the channel created for like-minded people looking to become fitter, healthier people. If that sounds like you, hit the subscribe button below. Let's go on our running journeys together. Alright, so as I just mentioned, my longest ever run today, if I make it round. 22 miles planned, but basically running for 3 hours and 20 minutes to get the feeling in my legs that I can run for that long, just to know that it's been there before my marathon in 3 weeks tomorrow. Excuse the grainy picture. It is 5:30 in the morning, 45:40 now, so it's going to be dark. It's just getting light in the background. I've got a beautiful run planned, and today I'm following the sat nav on my Garmin routes, which is new to me. Just beeping saying go left, go right, taking me somewhere completely unknown. So don't go anywhere, and we'll see where that manages to take me. Okay, so I've got everything I need with me today that I'm going to take on my marathon. I think I'm still doing test runs like this. I've got my little bum bag on, the little pouch. I've got my bag, hydration pack on my back. Hydration pack, I've got electrolytes in it, 2 tablets in 1 litre of water, if that's enough. Had one before I left as well. In my bum bag I've got my Kendall mint cake. In here I've got my banana gels. So I've got my alarm set on my watch for every 20 minutes. I ain't started too early on that, so I'm going to start after 1 hour, because I had 2 slices of toast, brown bread this morning, which should keep me topped up until about an hour's time. That's the plan. So today is 22 miles, my longest run. Like I said, it's for time on the legs so that I can do it following the watch. It's taken me to, from what I can see, I didn't realise because I took the route off of Strava. That is an absolutely brilliant source of getting routes somewhere that I know. I never thought I'd go myself, but someone's already mapped it. So I stole that route, and I might do a video showing me how to do that, how to create your own sort of running routes from Strava to put onto your watch. So this is taking me to the canal. I'll show you on the map, starting here. To here, and heads back into town afterwards via another nice trail. So beautiful run, 50-50 of road and dirt, as they say, which would be the same as the marathon. I'm doing a lot of road, a lot of sort of cycle paths and some off-road as well, so should be the perfect training. If my legs can handle it, we'll be all good to go. Okay, so I'm up to the top of what's like the hilliest half of this run, assuming the waterside bit is going to be flat. The idea today was, the plan was to keep it 9-minute miles, so thinking that will keep my heart way below into my zone 2, or MAF if you will. So on 146 average, so a bit higher than I'd hoped. It might be because of everything I'm carrying. Got a litre of water, all the nutrition, a double belt. I'm dressed up because it's frosty out here. I'm probably going to regret when the sun comes out. But hopefully for the marathon I'll be a bit less weighted with stuff, gloves and all sorts. So, but anyway, it's all good to plan. 8:55 pace, nearly 6 miles in. Heart's running steady now at sort of between 145 and 148, so hopefully it should be okay for the rest of it. I'm interested to see how high that sort of goes at the same intensity towards the end after 20 miles, if I get that far. I thought that's beyond me, that I've never been that far before. So it'd be good to see what my heart does, how my body reacts. The only trouble I find running at 9-minute miles is that my form sort of changes a bit. A Can't find a good flow of my midfoot striking that I do, which gives me that bounce off the Shane Benzie style run. It's hard to put that to practice when you're a bit slower, but it's all about the lungs today and training my legs to be able to go that distance. That's the plan. Just keep doing it. Nice place. Got somewhere out of Midsummer Murders, this one. Watch out, mate. Deeper drops down here. Bit more of an action-packed run now. I'm off road a little bit. A bit more softer ground. My first bit of Kendall mint cake. We're rolling. I need to get into the nitty-gritty now. About 7 miles in. Let's go. Okay, so I'm getting to the sort of bridge to the entrance to the canal. Just got to find it now. Hopefully it's dry enough. Should be. I got my tempos on today, Zoom tempos, so I'm not really just the occasion if it's going to be really wet, but sod it, I took a risk. There's a lot of path to run on too, so let's see what happens now. The watch is saying to turn right, turn right again. Aha. Nice lock. Oh, just like that. Get in there. Alright, so don't want to fall in that really, but I'm on the right path now. Don't know how many miles long this is. Look at the mist on the water. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so my watch has kindly let me know that this path is 5.22 miles long. Has a good chunk out of it. And it's gonna be nice and flat. The ground's quite uneven, but soft on the legs is just what I needed. This is the perfect place to run this morning. I try not to talk too loud to wake up the people up in their boats. But I'm really happy with this trail so far. Let's keep going. That's typical, isn't it? I'm out here at 6 o'clock in the morning, whatever time it is now. And there's someone ahead of me running on the same stretch of 5 miles on this narrow path. They're up there. But you have to make sure you're running slower, because there's nothing worse than a slow catch up, is there? And I'm thinking, what's this person coming up behind me, whatever. What do you do to people in front? We've all been there. What's your plan of action? Slow it down, I guess. Just make sure, keep a nice distance. Would you make a lot of noise and let them know you're coming? I think I'm just gonna take it slow today and enjoy the scenes. It's bloody beautiful. We're up, tree! Oh, watch out. Tree. That was fun here now. My watch says 3 miles to go on this road still, on this path. So happy with that. I could follow this one all day, to be honest. It feels great. Well, I've never done this before. Well, I never got to the side of the water, which is near us, and just run along that until the next village or whatever. Thanks, Strava. Done me a favour, right? Good one today. Anyway, the person in front has gone across the lock. He must have lived nearby, was just going back on himself, so that's good. No one else ahead. Free to roam. I've made a bit of a mistake with footwear at the moment, but you can't carry 2 pairs of shoes, can you? But my trail shoes aren't great for running on roads. The first 7 or 8 miles of it was the roads, so maybe it's time to invest in some more shoes, some that are sort of a bit of both, like the bread. We'll see. I'll let the missus find out how much it wants to cost per person, see if I can blag another pair. But I've got to go so I don't fall in. Ciao for now. So it's to go straight. And there's steps for this one. There's a lock. Oh, let's get around. These little tees. Oh. Keep my heart rate up. Okay, so we've gone up a level. That's the next lock. Aggressive. We're all good. Back on trail. What a run today. Got my favourite run of all time. Absolutely stunning. Can't believe it. A bit jackpot today. I'm getting really lucky at the moment with the Sunday long. The weather's been spot on. The wind has been strong all week. It's died down today. It's been wet a bit this week. It's gone today. I don't want to speak too soon because the weather changes really damn quick here. But seems to be getting lucky on the Sundays at the moment. Long may it last. Yes. Should never whinge about where I run ever again. After this, got to get out of town. Come on. Okay, 11.24 miles. So I'm about halfway through, just over. Feeling good. My lungs are feeling good today, actually, to be fair. Heart rate's average 147, so nice and easy. Taxing on your legs. Running for an hour and 40 minutes. Kind of feels the same as difficulty as running a half marathon with a bit of pace. Because it's the same amount of time on your legs, I guess. But thankfully, it's not so battering on your lungs. So proper good aerobic run, you know. Just what I'm after. Perfect marathon training, hopefully. These ones were as beneficial as any, if not the most beneficial run you can do in the long run. Maybe won't go too far today, but as long as I keep it easy, recovering well, I should knock out another 45-47 mile week. So that's good. I'm happy with that. 3 weeks to go. One more week of sort of normal training, perhaps. I'll start to tone it down for the taper. So all goes planned so far. Don't go anywhere. Let's get to the end. See how we're feeling, see how the legs are feeling, and just see how the run's been in general. Let's go. There's no place you can get off. I think it's Hayford, but the watch says keep going straight. Right, let's do that. Mostly somewhere I recognise, but the show must go on. We have another 0.8 miles to go. All right, so to prepare for today's run, obviously 22 miles is a long way. So I did 45 miles last week, spreading it out. My longest run last Sunday was 15 miles. So what I did this week was cut a day out running, one of my sort of 7.5 mile days, and I just well, that's nice. Nice area. Beautiful. So I left myself with 25 miles done up to this morning before I left. So I've left myself 22 miles to do today to make sure I'm not overdoing the mileage. I'm still doing way more than I was before, but I've spread the load out nice enough that my legs actually feel great. Shorter runs more often, 2.5 miles twice a day on my work days. Oh dear, mud. Whoa. That seems to be hitting the spot perfectly for my training. I wish I'd done it a bit before, really. Saving fuel at these bad times and getting more miles in the legs with less effort, it seems. So, result, keep doing that. Anyway, that's what I prepared for today's run to make sure I'm not overreaching. Another jump. Look at that. Right, it's my cue to get off the water. 5 miles done. Nice chunk taken out of it again. Happy days. Over the bridge. Oh my god. I didn't see that coming. I should have known. It's really hilly to get down to the water. About a 2 mile hill to get out of it. Wow. I don't care about heart rate right now. So we get to the top of these hills. 15 miles in, 7 to go. I'm miles out of town still, but I took a big chunk out now. When I get to the top of these hills, these will be easier. My heart goes over 150s. in average, I ain't bothered today. Just that little spell. I've done the whole thing below 150. These last 2 miles have been an absolute killer. But I'm nearly there. Come on, let's keep going. Okay, so 18.5 miles done. Feeling good. Hips feel a bit tired. I think I might have upped the game on the strength training a bit. I've kind of opted out of that recently because of the extra mileage and all that. I don't want to overdo it, but maybe that's an important part that I'm missing there. But feeling good. First of around 20 miles. I'm 18.5 in. Feeling all right. So 22 planned. I'm back onto nice grasslands now. I'd hit a few roads a minute ago. Weren't so pretty, that's why I didn't talk much, but yeah, just an update to say we're all good to go. I've had plenty of water intake. I took some advice off people on my channel saying to have a little and often, so I've been just swinging away. See if I can finish a whole litre before I get back. Still might not be enough, but it feels like it is. Ketamine cake's doing its job. I'm full of energy still, so all good at this sort of 9-minute mile rate. I thought I could potentially get around the marathon. Whether I can do it in my target time, it's a different story. Stay tuned in to find out. Let's go fishing here years ago. Empty. Okay, 20 miles, 0.13. I'm currently at my longest ever run. I'm happy, really happy. My legs are tired, I ain't gonna lie, but hopefully the marathon won't be so difficult. So I'm hoping to go a little bit faster, so it's a bit more of a nice flow, if that makes sense. But like I said, it's unknown for me, we'll see what happens. But the whole idea of this exercise today was to run for 3 hours and 20 minutes or so. Well, somewhere between 3 and 3.5 hours. So my legs know what's going on for the marathon. They've done it before, they got a little taster. I've done it exactly 3 weeks away, or 3 weeks in a day, from the marathon, so I'm not overdoing it. I've learned a hard lesson from last time, where I did it at marathon pace, 7:46 or something. I got injured and didn't make the marathon. The lessons learned, I've done it properly today. I'm feeling pretty happy with it. Right, 2 more miles to go. Don't go anywhere. Let's see if I can get to the last bit and I'll let you go on your merry way. Only got to made it. So I've got the glaring sun behind. Okay, 21.95, so I'm pretty much there. Right, so my lungs feel good. I've got more in me. I'm not even going to pretend that my my hips and my legs ain't hurting, because they are. But it's 22 miles. I feel like after today, I've definitely got the full marathon in me, even if I have to drop to 9-minute mile pace. But any second now, I've completed it. If you stayed with me for that long, thank you so much. I'm pretty chuffed with this one. Okay, that is it. Okay, yeah, one new record for the distance, longest run, 22 miles in the bag. Okay, so that is it. Thank you very much for joining me and making it this far. 22 miles done, marathon training complete. Just got 3 weeks now of toning it down a bit and getting myself completely prepared. If you're not subscribed already, please hit the red button below and we're going on our journeys together. And I've also got Instagram and Strava and all that stuff. Just search up Stevo Runs. Thank you for joining me. See you on the next one.